Tiny. And now you're big. Cool. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Actually, if I move forward. There we go. Hi, Chris. How's it going? Can you all hear me? Oh my god, this is high. Who is... Huh? Sorry, it's a whole new scene, so it's all different from my usual setup. None of my settings are the same. None of it is the same. I forgot about that. That's a... Oh, this boy, yeah. Hello, hello, hello. There we go. Awesome, that's what I wanted. I put my camera up by accident when I meant to put my mic. There we go. Hi, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. It's a shame that shot is not like showing up here. That sucks. Cause see? It's there. Hi Chris, how are you doing this fine, beautiful Saturday? Hope you're doing well. Let me open the file here. Just gonna wait for more people to join, I guess. Wait a bit, chillax a bit. Actually, let me turn this off. Not what I'm going to do. Turn this off. Este bebé. Este bebé. Oh my god. This bebé just clicking everything that's supposed to be clicking. Tú mismo. You purring creature. You're about to get kicked. You're about to get kicked and hit. Oh yeah. Big Odin is like, my dude, I'm trying to sleep here. Where is Twitch? Hmm? Okay. this is what I want, but this is the one I'll be using. Alright. Okie dokie. Crazy appreciation. Just waiting for more people to tune in so we can do a little chat about the book. There. That's better. That's better. I did not set any background music for this, did I? Oh boy. Gotta go back to look for it. Here we go. What can we put that is chill, casual? You know, background when we talk about things. See my cats. Yeah, that works, I guess. You guys can see him being one of my, like, the most troublesome one of all of them, but he's just very intrigued of what's going on with the screen, as if he had never ever seen any of this. But hey, he has. Just be forgetting right now. It's gonna get loud for a minute. Let me just... Whoop. There we go. Now it's too low. Think there's okay? Yeah, I think so. Oh. About there. Maybe. I can't hear. Oh my god, I did not mean to do it like that. Remove, oh yes. God, I did not mean to do it like that. I was trying to listen to my own stuff, but I meant to put... What a damn moment. No, you are media. But you're supposed to be music. So how in the hell... How is this happening? That's the first time it happens to me? Because in the other tabs it's not like... It's not like that. What the hell? Whatever. I mean... Yeah, chill. It's chill. It's casual in the background. Ah! Alright. Just waiting for my people to join. My cat is doing disasters on my screen. Boy, get off my keyboard. You have all of this space. He has this amount of space. And he's just on my keyboard. Ah! Why you? Thank you. Okay, now finish getting off the keyboard. There we go. There we go. Yeah, baby. And plop. Great. My hand is now kidnapped. But hey, that's okay. That's a price we pay for not being on the keyboard. Yeah. I'm just waiting for people to join. Nothing is happening on the screen, baby. There's nothing moving on the screen. Just my mouse. Is that what you want to catch? My mouse? I wish you guys could see what's going on. Both Odin, which is the one you can see. This is Odin. Just staring at my screen and the mouse. The cursor. Doing things. Beautiful, wonderful things. I rewatched the movie for this book talk. And boy, yeah, it's a different. Oof, it's differente. Bien diferente. Oof. Well, not that different, but still different, so. Yeah. Ba-dum, ba-da-da-ba-ba. Okay. Ay, ay. Ay, 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 ay. Oh my god, people be snoozing. Did you guys forget we're doing a book talk today of this beautiful book? Bunny rabbits. Bunny rabbit legs. Have you ever noticed a cat's paws? Back, like the back legs. I cannot show you his, but these ones they look like rabbit foot. Yeah, they do. Stop pressing the keyboard. Stop. Ay, 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 what are you biting me for? What you biting me for? What you biting me for? I survived. I kissed his belly and I survived. There you see him. See? Just a little culprit. Guilty baby. Guilty baby. Ba-da, ba-da-da, ba-ba. No. Away he goes. He really debated on, is it worth trying to sleep when there's a cat annoying me? I'll be right back. Okay. Is anybody else tuned? That's a weird thing to say. Like, is there nobody else here? Oy. That did nothing. I give up. Ouch. So, I'm gonna put the trailer for those of you that no idea what this is all about. What are you doing? Baby, what are you doing? Just put trailer here. Turtle? What? Is this in Spanish? I don't know, but it's in Spanish, so... Wait, can you guys even hear that? I just realized that. You guys might not be able to hear this. Because I forgot to add this thing. My lord. My lord. Yep, that's the one. Let me start this. How do I can't see.
You've been dating for over a year now.
Think.
I think it's about time people met my
Now you can.
What about us taking an adventure east?
Is the volume not up at all? Okay, now it is.
Singapore.
Fuck! Fuck! Ah! Stop!
I hardly know anything about them. Every time I bring them up, they can't just sit.
Jesus Christ.
His parents are poor and he has to send them money.
We'll take a bags and get you checked into first class.
We can't afford this.
So your family is rich?
We're comfortable.
That is exactly what a super rich person would say.
This is what we're talking about today, so it's a book.
1.2 million.
The Nick you're dating is Nick Young?
Yeah, you guys know them or something?
Hells yeah. They're just the biggest developers in all of Singapore.
Damn, Rachel. It's like the Asian Bachelor. These people aren't just rich, they're crazy rich.
Oh, you really should have told me that you're like the Prince William of Asia.
That's ridiculous. Much more of a Harry. Mom, this is Rachel Chu.
She just thinks you're some like unrefined banana.
No. Those are a few fingers.
Yellow on the outside or white on the inside.
Do something crazy!
I chose to raise a family. For me, it was a privilege. But for you, you may think it's old-fashioned.
Don't you want Nick to be happy?
I know you're not what Nick needs.
She's like trying to play a game of chicken with me, thinking I'm gonna swerve like a chicken.
But you can't swerve. You gonna roll up and be like,
Bok bok, bitch.
okay, maybe like not as aggressive.
I met a girl, I fell in love, and I want to marry her.
You're Nicholas Young. You're untouchable. But Rachel's not.
Have you prepped Rachel to face the wolves?
You know I'm back, like I never left.
I really admire you. It takes guts coming all the way over here, facing Nick's family.
Another day, another breath.
I know this much. You will never be enough.
Yo, it's about time someone stood up to Auntie Eleanor. Well, you, not me. Oh, God. She can't know I was over here.
I feel glorious, glorious. Got a chance to stop you. I was born for this, born for this.
Ever since I can remember, my family has been my whole life. Rachel! Rachel!
If Nick chose me, he would lose his family. And if he chose his family, he might spend the rest of his life resenting you.
You nasty, you kinda nasty, you got nasty.
Wait.
here.
I did not see any of those scenes. There's another version of the movie? Yeah, I'm just gonna let that play there.
Okay? They're crazy rich. Look, there's new money all over Asia. We got the Asian billionaires, the Taiwan tycoons, but the Young family, they're old money.
Taiwan
They had money when
tycoons.
they left China in the 1800s, and they went all the way down here. Not there, here. They came to Singapore when there was nothing but jungle and pig farmers.
You know, I low-key want a bag.
You know what I mean?
that has the world in it.
All of this. Now they're the landlords of the most expensive city in the world. Here you go. These people are so posh and snobby. They're snotty. Yeah.
I like her in this.
Even if he isn't, I guarantee in the family is. Which is why tonight
What's her name?
does not look like Sebastian of the Little Mermaid. You know, the little crab guy.
Which is funny because she's been a voice actress in almost everything.
Look at this face sleeping. Come on, this isn't your grandma's, bro. God damn it.
Thank you for joining me.
Duh, it's like my one chance to see the Young family mansion.
Oh, it's an ad. This is big. What the hell is this? Skip.
Complete. At the next intersection, make a U-turn. Make a U-turn.
Are you sure you gave me the right address? Did you
This is funny. It's funny because sorry, I can't see. I keep not being able to see. Oh my god, things in here.
UPS is just like nothing here. Like literally nothing. You copied and you pasted it?
Yeah.
Did you just copy and paste jungle and just kind of threw it in there?
No.
You actually used the okay. All right. That's hi. So we'll just. Hello, sir. How are you? We're here for the party and we come in peace.
Do you know where the Young family house is? Nicholas Young. I'm Rachel Chu. I'm here to go to his family dinner.
Rachel Chu for the list. If there is a list, he's on the phone. He's on the phone. Is that a gun knife? It's a knife gun.
That's not a phone.
It's okay, and there's a friend. Hi. Very nice. Yeah. We can go through? We're going through? Okay. Don't stab the car.
Don't stab the car. It is a very expensive looking car, so fair. Same girl, same.
Oh my god, it's beautiful.
200 mil worth of real estate. Spectacular.
Sorry, it's just this gave me the bleh.
Say, I am Rachel. It's like the Asian Bachelor.
I've never seen The Bachelor. I should try and see The Bachelor.
I think I've just fallen in love with you all over again.
Sure.
You too. Where'd you get into?
Rachel!
Oh, this is my friend Piglin.
Hey there.
Howdy!
Thank you very much for
Howdy!
Do you want to stop by for some dinner?
Oh, no, I couldn't impose.
No, it's not a problem.
You know, I had some dinner plans.
Seriously, we've got a lot
Yeah, I'm coming to dinner.
I missed you.
Did you?
Yeah.
How was your day?
Fun. I had to meet Kevin
Nope.
You have a cocktail dress in your trunk?
I'm not an animal, Rachel.
I thought this was just a family thing.
Grandmother's invited some of her friends over tonight. Honestly, believe me, it's a whole thing. You ready for this?
She's gonna get my ass for this. So will YouTube, even though I'm using YouTube, but whatever.
Body, though. Okay.
Daddy.
The good bathrooms are up the stairs, and you can get changed in
Okay,
there.
got it. I'll find it. Thank you.
I really forgot her name. Ugh, what's your name?
You know when you said you grew up in your grandma's house? I wasn't expecting this.
Aquafina. There we go.
Oh, no. Those are a few fingers. Thank you very much. A little bit much, I know.
I mean, this place is gorgeous. And like the rolling green hills. I mean, there are armed guards out there. And a giant tiger. Okay.
Okay, so I'm just gonna jump in, I guess. Nobody else is talking, so I'll talk to myself. Lordy. So I really disliked Nicholas in this story. Okay, I should recap. For those of you that don't know, Crazy Rich Asian is a standalone that is kind of part of a series, but you can read them all separate. You just have a little like connection, small one. I think there's 3-4 books, but they're not directly linked to each other. You can read them alone. There's no problem. This is the first one, if I'm not mistaken. It's written by Kevin Kwang. Yep, and it was probably placed into the world by this Gracie Beautiful woman movie, which is Crazy Rich Asians, a rom-com that takes place in Singapore, and it's just the pick of the pig. It's great, honestly. It gave a revival to rom-com films because they were kind of dying, to people's surprise, if I'm being honest. But yeah, this is the main couple. This is the story we're following. They're going to Singapore because Nick's friend, the handsome lad in the suit, is getting married, and he's the groomsman, or the man of honor. I forgot the name. Maid of honor? Will you be my... the whatever equivalent of maid of honor is for guys. I forgot right now what it was. And he plans to take our precious, beautiful Rachel Shu, I was like, I forgot her name, which is played by Constantine Wu, as his +1. Except he told her jack shit about his family. Meanwhile, he knows her family. Well, her mom. And it's a very interesting thing because... well, I'm not Asian. Well, that's not true. Like... what's that called? Grandfather? Great-grandfather? Bisabuelo? The father of my grandfather was Chinese. It's kind of somewhere there in my bloodline, but that's not the point in this story. They're really like pointing out the different traditions and cultures of that whole crew. Rachel is not an ABC, or at least not from my understanding. ABC, American Basic Chinese? That's not right. Hold on. I forgot what ABC stands for. Can you? American born. Okay, no, so she's American. Well, okay, American born Chinese. So she's, I think, in theory. Well, no, she's not. She's not ABC. Was born in. Oh my god, wait. The conclusion: she's not born ABC, but she is raised ABC. Because she's in the United States, and nothing against ABC Chinese, like, at all. The fuck? the fuck? But they really make a distinction of like those inland and those out of land, and like how it is vast different, and how they're raised, and like how they also kind of make a jab at the whole American dream, and like the Americans are meant to pursue their passions while we have the duty of family. And honestly, I don't think that matters wherever the hell you are in the world. You could be inland or outland, you still have a duty to your family. But yeah. Boy, yeah. She was tossed into the wolves and he said jack potato. There's another couples, and let me just pull out the couples in here because there's multiple couples. There's multiple couples. So there's this couple. So she... Can I just have the picture? No. Actually, I'm dumb. I'm not dumb. I could have done this. Or not. Oh, wait. Open image. New tab. Her. She, this couple. So she, this gorgeous, beautiful lady, is the cousin to Nicholas Young. She's Astrid. Not Young. Or is she also young? I don't know. She's amazing, but she got stuck with a piece of shit of a man. No surprise. I'm coming hot for this one. I love her whole thing shebang. I love her. What about Eddie? Asian 2? What do you mean Asian 2? Is it gonna be an Asian 2 one? Eddie. Okay, Eddie and your wife, please. Is a whole other dude, a whole thing of himself. There's... Is it Leah? No. Family tree. Yes, thank you. Nope, I don't need to say this. I need to do this. What's his name? What is his name? What is your name? Mister, I'm doing films. Is this true? Like, is this legit? The bar is hard for all of us. Every successful film, first film. But what is it based off of? Cause, I'm confused. I'm legit confused. 2 weeks ago? What? Okay, skip this.
Crazy Rich Asians.
Be right back. what is this? I had no idea there's gonna be a second film. Like at all.
Crazy Rich Asians 2 is finally moving, and the latest news coming out about what this next chapter actually looks like is genuinely wild. When Crazy Rich Asians hit theaters in 2018, nobody was fully prepared for what happened next. The film grossed $239 million against a $30 million budget. It earned 2 Golden Globe nominations. However, the second part is taking so long that many people have forgotten what actually played out in the first film that made it such a success. Rachel Chu, a Chinese-American economics professor played by Constance Wu, travels to Singapore with her boyfriend Nick Young, played by Henry Golding, to attend his best friend's wedding. Except Nick forgot to mention a few things. His family is one of the
A few things! He forgot to say everything! About everything! Oh, by the way, I'm not really poor. Well, I mean, my family comes from money. I don't come from money, is what they usually say, because it's not their money. Well, it's not his money and something like that.
Most powerful in all of Asia. He is known back home as one of the country's most popular bachelors, and his mother, Eleanor Young, played by Michelle Yeoh, is not exactly rolling out the welcome mat for a girl she has never approved of. What follows is 2 hours of
See? That's the keyword right there. Proved off.
dropping luxury, brutal family politics, cultural tension, and a romantic ending that had people genuinely emotional in their seats. The cast also included Awkwafina, Gemma Chan, Harry Shum Jr., Ken Jeong, and Lisa Liu, a full ensemble where every single person delivered. Fans left the theater wanting more, and a sequel, adapted from the second book in Kevin Kwang's trilogy, China Rich Girlfriend, was announced almost immediately after the film's record-breaking run. That was 2018, and then there's been nothing since then. Here is what is actually interesting, because the delay was never just about scheduling conflicts or busy calendars. There was genuine drama behind closed doors that most fans never got the full story on. The original sequel had 2 writers attached, Adele Lim and Peter Chiarelli, the same duo who worked on the first film, but in 2019, Adele Lim exited the project. The Hollywood Reporter published an article revealing a pay disparity between her and her co-writer, Peter Chiarelli.
Of course.
She had not been offered the same salary. John M. Chu later spoke publicly about the situation, saying that as soon as he learned she was unhappy, he and the producers jumped into action to try to reach parity between the 2 writers. But by the time they had worked through multiple solutions, too much time had passed, and she declined the offer. Chu said he was proud of her for standing up for her own sense of worth and walking away when she felt undervalued. Then, in 2022, both Lim and Chiarelli were replaced entirely by a new writer, Amy Wang. The sequel had already burned through 2 writers before a single scene was ever filmed. And then, the pandemic shut down the industry, followed by the 2023 writers and actors strikes, which brought everything to a halt again. By the time the dust settled, the cast had moved on to the biggest moments of their careers. John M. Chu had directed In the Heights, and then taken on the massive 2-part Wicked production, one of the most ambitious musical films in years. I did not know it was... Michelle Yeoh had won an Academy Award for Everything Everywhere All at Once, becoming one of the most decorated actresses in Hollywood. Henry Golding had built his own career momentum across multiple projects. The sequel was still without a finished script, a locked direction, but years behind where anyone hoped it would be. But here's the thing that fans need to understand. John M. Chu has been completely consistent in his position across every interview. He refused to bring the cast back unless the script was genuinely worthy of the first film. He said that on Deadline's Crew Call podcast in November 2024, there is too much on the line for everybody. He tried version after version, and none of them landed. The architecture of the second book requires significant restructuring to work on screen. People assume, because the first movie felt like the book, that the sequel would translate just as smoothly, but the plotting is very different, and it doesn't work like that. Harry Shum Jr. backed this up, saying that sometimes sequels get rushed and the story doesn't come together right, and that the team is just really trying to get it right for the fans. Michelle Yeoh put it plainly too, when you have that level of success, the question of how you better it is the biggest pressure of all. That chip has been sitting on this.
Never, and I mean never, say sorry to bother you. Sorry to bother you. I appreciate your time. Quick question. I'm not sure if this makes sense, but here's how I understand it. I'm not 20 anymore. I'm 47.
What is
I
it
do
with
articulation training.
everything now has AI generated voice?
And then something shifted. What's happening right now is bigger than most people are treating it to be. Kevin Kwang, the author of the original novels, went on record in 2024 and said flat out that everyone is ready to get back and make Crazy Rich Asians too. He framed the entire delay as a side effect of the film's success. It launched careers to a level that made an immediate follow-up impossible. But the victory laps, in his words, are done. And the movement that followed that statement has been fast and concrete. Henry Golding confirmed it publicly at a screening for Another Simple Favor. He told reporters directly that Crazy Rich Asians 2 is in the works. And when he spoke to E! News in April 2025, he gave significantly more detail.
Age gap is real.
Adele Lim had personally flown to London
Not
to
age
meet
gap,
with him
I meant
and Gemma Chan
aging,
to discuss
like,
their characters
ah.
and where their stories are heading, which means the original screenwriter is back to make it work. However, Awkwafina said she had not heard anything yet, but would love to. And then, by April 2025, Golding was mentioning he had recently been out with Awkwafina and that they had been talking about the show together. The energy around this project has shifted completely. So here is the development that nobody saw coming, and honestly, the one that changes what this whole franchise becomes. John M. Chu confirmed to The Hollywood Reporter in early 2025 that the next chapter of Crazy Rich Asians would be a full television series on Max. Not a movie sequel, at least not for now. And his reasoning is the most compelling part. Every character they wanted to explore needed more room than a single film could give them. The stories across the second and third books in Kevin Kwang's trilogy are too layered and too character dense to compress into 2 hours.
I guess.
A series gives them the space actually to do the material justice. And importantly, Deadline reported that sources close to the production confirmed the show is not replacing a potential sequel. Both could still exist. But the series is what is actively in motion right now.
Okay, now that's interesting because you could make it... So here's what could happen, right? So if the sequel film is still going to happen, but they're making a show about the same book, 2 things can happen. 1, they make like a whole thing where a cliffhanger leads to the show. Oh, but they're filming the show first though. Fuck! Okay, so they could elaborate the book first, like... the book with me. Well, it's in my Kindle. It's in my tablet, actually. They could do... Maybe it's... Oh, dude, this is so weird. Hold on. Because you will need the momentum from the show to watch the film. And not make it that, oh no, I saw this series and for what, a movie's still gonna come out? No. Fuck, how would you do this? So if they do the show, they can do this beautiful thing called deny us the ending and make us go watch the movie that has the ending of the book. Or, oh, wait, but this is just for book 2? Or is it gonna do book 3? Because they could do one season and one season of 12 episode and then one of 8 episode on book 3 and then bam, the rest is in the film. Booyah. Think what happened with... Oh, by the way, I think the animator of Demon Slayer RIP'd. Haven't confirmed that. Just I read that somewhere and I was like, oh. But they can do what happened with Demon Slayer, that we started with the anime and then it's just films. But the difference is that the films are so fucking long. Try to make everything fit into it. But we had the cliffhanger in the anime that led to the movies. So yeah. They could try doing that. They could try keeping the big cliffhanger as a film. Just do the show, make us fall in love with Eleanor, Astrid, Rachel, Nicholas, continue hating Eddie, and continue hating Charles, Michael, whatever his name was. And then, bam, what's gonna happen now? See final, or like, witness or be present at the final encounter in theaters, blah, 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 blah. Something like that.
Here is the specific detail that makes this feel like a real green light rather than just another early stage announcement. Adele Lim, the writer who walked off the sequel project back in 2019, is back. She's returning as showrunner of the Max series, operating through her own production company, 100 Tigers. John M. Chu is on board as executive producer. Kevin Kwang himself is also an executive producer. The core creative team that built the world of Crazy Rich Asians has been reassembled, and they are doing it in a format that actually gives them room to tell the full story. The series is set to draw from the second and third books.
Okay.
Rachel's search for her long-lost biological father is the emotional backbone of the
Spoiler
story.
alert!
This storyline takes the
Spoiler,
story
not spoiler.
deep into mainland China, into a world of wealth and power that makes the Singapore setting from the first film look like a modest introduction. New characters from the books come with it. Carlton, a Ferrari-crashing bad boy.
Apt. I don't want to know. Thank you. Alright. Well then. Back to the book itself. So this is the main couple. I cannot make this image bigger. I can. Rachel and Christian. This is another couple. He is discussing in the books. He is a piece of work in the books. Like he needs therapy. Sorry. And then we have the family line, and this is another couple. There's I forgot. We're missing a couple. We're missing a couple. We're missing the couple. That brought them all together. Okay, this is complicated names, and Colton, I think is his name. So this is the reason why Christian and Rachel going to Singapore. Is the reason why the big wonderful, oh no, does this mean this trip is going to be a wedding type thing starts happening. He warns this dude to prepare Rachel for this world. He does not. Not Christian. His sister, his cousin does the same thing. So Rachel in the books met Astrid. Well, I think she also met them in the movies, but we didn't see that. Way before, like last year even. And thank you. This will work. Wonderfuls. And this does not work. Wonderfuls. Okay. This is awful. And yeah, just let me blank in that one. The main villain of this story is Eleanor, which understandable because it's so sad. Honestly, her whole thing is sad. We've all seen this scene in not this one. In this one. On like TikTok and Instagram, where she just goes in and gets denied a room and she just buys a hotel. It's a very satisfying scene. She's the villain, one of the main villains of the story. And I say villains in question mark because she's just trying to uphold tradition that she was forced into by Ama, which is grandma. By her. See, this beautiful thing is happening where Eleanor had to gain the approval of Ama, and she never did. Her husband still went through with it. And now she's doing the same thing to Rachel that she went through. Like, madame, the hypocrisy. And then her letting up straight no and be like, I'm not accepting you for jack shit. As if her husband had not ignored all of that and still married her. Okay. She's also a little bit jealous because Ama initially accepted Rachel from the get-go. Something about her appearance and stuff like that. But then Eleanor, being Eleanor, completely started to... She found out about the news and immediately, this is what? Chapter 3, 4, 5, and still going. She's just trying to find out who the fuck is Rachel Shu? And why is she dating my kid? And she is never worthy to be in this place or whatever the hell. That's all she's doing. That's all she's doing. In the book, we get a glimpse of the husband. He's never around. He's off somewhere fishing. And he's like, he keeps telling her, aren't you doing much? Like Eleanor is like, she's a peasant! She's a peasant! And the husband is like, well, technically speaking, we were all peasants. And Eleanor was like, it's not funny! And the husband is just like, just trying to fish in peace. It's just like, I don't see the problem. Like, back in the days, peasants were revered and stuff like that and blah blah blah. And Eleanor is just like, not having it. She's just like, hang up on her husband. And, oh my gosh, she went so deep that she could not ignore, she could not accept or see her Oye, no invente. Tú mismo. You want froggy? Okay. She could not accept. She just could not accept Eleanor. Rachel, period. Not seeing the harm that she was causing. Like, she truthfully was replaying everything she went through towards Rachel. And in her mind, it's just the right thing to do. Her duty to ensure the family bloodline, which, you know, fair. This is what was expected of you. Therefore, the next wife of the family, of your son, should also be in that little role. Rachel, on the other hand, had this wonderful, beautiful friend played by Aquafina that was like, stand up for herself, you know? Like, if you really love him, go for it. And she did. Rachel did do a lot of fighting back. But Eleanor then dropped the bomb that Rachel herself had no idea. And that's like, her mom was a cheater and bounced. With the Rachel in the womb. Yeah, her. And also, while all of this is happening, the idea of the perfect image and whatnot is ruining this woman's life. It's very interesting, because it's the whole family pressure of be perfect. I'm gonna detour to her, because, oh my god, I just want to hug her. I just want to, like, give her a hug. And, like, her husband, the man you see sitting there, jealous man. All the men in this world has problems. Well, not all of them, but, like, 90% of them have problems. He would hate, he would not hate, he hates Astrid money. He hates that she can buy things. He hates that, you know, with just a swipe or just a hand, it's just, here you go, my lady, have a fucking house if you wanted to. He hates that. And you know what he does? He decides to sleep with another woman. With the money, from my understanding, that does not belong to him. Because he's not rich himself. He's like up-and-coming starter in a tech company. He used to be part of the army. And he's just like, sir, why are you fumbling the bag this bad? You feel me? Because he was fumbling the bag big time. Big time. Oh my god. And she finds out. She can't talk about it with her mom. And the one that was there to support her was Rachel. Which is so beautiful too. And there is this scene in the movie, and I think also in the book, where she tells him, I know you're sleeping with somebody else, and we'll finish getting to the wedding, was it? And then we'll talk about it because she doesn't want to make a scene. Understandable. And this man loses it. He's like, you found out I'm sleeping with some other woman and you're concerned about not causing a scene? And they're in the car, mind you. And she's like, what do you want me to do? Cry? And she does. She does an outburst and he walks away. And I'm just like, you can't please them. You cannot please them. Men hate it when we make a show. Men hate it we don't make a show. Honestly, props to her for not making a scene or a show. She did lose her control a bit, but she still kept it cool. Okay, not mouth-mouthing him or whatever. And what sucks is that she really, really loved him. And he just did this. Because all his reasoning was, you are rich and I'm not. In the movie, they did a wonderful job of showing her standing up to herself, very mindful, very polite, very demure, where he does the casual thing of, I'm packing, you can have the apartment. And she does it like, she simply looks at him and says, no, you can have the apartment. And he's like, where would you go? And she says, I own 14 other apartments. I'm pretty sure I can find apartment buildings. She's like, I'm pretty sure I can find one of them to just let me move in. And she tells him, oh my god, she tells him, the reason why this marriage failed is not my fault. It's yours. Because you're not a man. You're a coward. Oh my god. Like, he had her be my maid. Even though I don't want to do that. And all because I have money. Meanwhile, he's spending money on a mistress. Props on her. She did find somebody else. And I hope this person makes her happy. But props to her. Like, she was hiding every purchase she was make. And it was so beautiful because at the beginning of the story, she buys this pair of jewelry. And at the end, she puts them on because she hid them. So that the husband won't feel bad. Because she bought something for herself with her own money. My god. Lord, forgive me. Sorry, just If we continue to talk about trash man, here's another one. He's weird. He has a jealousy problem, but he's jealous of his friend, I think, called Leo. We don't see him in this story, in the movie. But he's just like, mother and pops won't buy me things. But Leo is like doing nothing and he's getting everything he wants. Keep in mind, this man works. Like, this man is... He has a job and everything, and he can buy whatever the fuck he wants. But like, the way he talks about himself and his family, like, my mother is pretty much royalty, and the mom has to be like, Singapore has no royalty. I am no royalty. Shut the fuck up. And his dad is a well-renowned heart surgeon, always protecting his hand, and he's complaining that his dad is always driving this Royal Royce car. And all I can think of is, dude, do you know how hard it is to maintain a car that will last you ages and ages? It's expensive. Like, money's been spent, and he's complaining about how the mom won't move out of this, in my opinion, very still expensive apartment. He's like, the floor is tacky, the furniture is tacky, the color is tacky, and all I'm thinking is, I'm sorry, how many rooms this apartment has? And you're complaining? My broke ass can afford it. And he talks about like, yeah, we come from this family, but we're like pretty much just coming at this point. He has a sister called Alexandra and another brother that is an up-and-coming film director and is currently dating an opera actress, up-and-coming opera actress. although debatable in that aspect, because in the film they do say that she's adult content actress, and in the book I don't remember reading about that, but they did say opera, so I don't know. But I hate how he talks about himself and his family too. He has 3 mistresses. As a matter of fact, he was comparing everything about like dude, his whole breakdown of why he hates his parents and not spending money is because the whole family is supposed to fly for the wedding. Reminder, is it you? The wedding. And he calls Leo to to borrow his jet, and the mom was like, no, we don't need to do that, and I don't think it's a good idea for all of us to be in the same flight just in case an accident happens, you know? We gotta keep the plot line alive. And he insists like, oh, and also she's like, and I don't see his dad is like, I don't see a reason to owe whatever the name Leo's last name is for using their jet. And you know what his response was? This man called Eddie, his response was, fine, you guys can go travel in economy like packed tuna. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure they could travel in first class. Did you forget that's a thing? In airplanes? In flights? First class? The fuck? And his sister, just adding, you know, rubbing salt to the wound, is like, how about you buy your own jet? But you know what he wants? He wants Mommy Dearest to buy his jet. I forgot to say how this all started. This all started because he went to Leo's apartment, his latest apartment, and he saw this cool mirror that would show you your outfit and everything, and he just spiraled. He spiraled. And he's just like, by the time I got my apartment, it was only 3 mistresses, but he's still getting everything, and I'm just like, okay, but you have a job. He doesn't. Is that what you want? To not work and be spoiled? I don't know. And he's just like, I wish Mother would like truly dress and brag his richness. He's like, no, I think she's okay. I think the problem is you. Yeah, the problem is him. And he talks so bad about his wife. And he's just like, oh good, the kids are fine at least. From my understanding, this man has a temper issue because the kids, when they had this one family reunion, were just like, oh, father is pissed in public? Wow. He sucks. His brother does too. Nicola, honestly, I don't at this point, I don't even know what to say about him. These two, I mean, they did great by trying to back, Rachel and like, you know, remind Christian, hey, she's not from our world, you know? Also his friend, which I think his name is Cole, really was like, you didn't tell Rachel jack shit, did you? Oh my god. Fucking hated Nicholas for like, that whole part. I don't really have much to say about her. She's just smacked in between of just, oh yeah, you know, I have trashy people around me. That's because we grew up together, but I also have good people around me, and yeah. Oliver, an amazing supporter as well. He really was. The fuck is this family tree line? They're not related, they're friends. The fuck? He and Payling were good supporters, amazing. They were prepping her and reminding her of her value and stuff like that. Oh, no wonder it's purple. Okay, I was very confused. Oh yeah, I forgot that Charlie Wood does show up in the end. I'm trying to find... Is it you? Pauline? No, that's not right. Oh, Alistair Shang, I think. He's the film director. But my whole thing with Nicholas is, my thoughts are all over the place, I'm sorry. My whole thing with Nicholas is that he did so wrong by not telling Rachel anything. He, like nothing. And it's not just that, it's just him thinking that she can handle it. But yes, him thinking that she could handle all of this, not knowing anything. Like, bro, at least tell him that you come from a wealthy family and that truthfully traditions are different. Her mom, Rachel, did try to tell her that. And I'll give them props that Nicholas still wanted to. Like, Nicholas straight up said, like, I will marry her and cut off ties with... Oh, sorry. He told Rachel, I will marry you and cut off ties with my family. Because that's what he truly wanted. But Rachel did not like that. Rachel straight up told Eleanor the whole thing. And was saying, hey, he's planning this. And no matter what, he will be hurt. Because he will resent you. Or he will miss you, which was great. And then, you know, I think seeing how much his son was ignoring her, Eleanor giving total approval. But her mom was also great. Her mom really was like, yes, it did happen. Yes, I did not tell you about this, but my husband was abusive and blah blah blah, and I couldn't find your father because I was afraid of harming him, blah 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 blah. No, blah blah blah. It's like very nice thing, but yeah. So mainly this whole book is Rachel Shue has to earn the approval of Eleanor Song, not Young, Eleanor Song, while everybody else is eating the popcorn about the tea. Because holy moly, all the girls that wanted Nicholas were calling her, Rachel, gold digger, sabotaging left and right, spreading rumors, and like just making her life straight up difficult. Like, I don't know if you know this, but well, maybe you do, or maybe you don't. If you're a girl or you've been victim of girl psychology games, I think you would rather have a fist fight that played those mind games. I'd rather have a fist fight. Like, you got a problem with me and you want to tag me? Let's fight. I don't got time to play your mind games. And those mind games with everybody else around you, like if you're a little leader, boy, will they pick you down. Forgot to say this. Rachel is a professor in economics. She's doing great. And ironically, Nicholas is also a professor, but in history and art, was it? I don't know how that was approved by Mother Dearest, but yeah. I give this... Oh, comparing the book to the movie did a good job. It also did a lot of censoring, which is funny considering Kitty Pong role, but they did a good job at really encompassing how tight-knit everything is. Like the whole community that from all the way into the US, people in Singapore found out about Rachel and all the digging and everything, all the connections, the importance of how much it mattered, their appearance, and how ingrained into them, back to Astrid, it is to be this perfect daughter, this perfect image. It also did a good job at it did a good job adapting the book. I really recommend this story. It's an adult, I would say, contemporary romance. If I say YA, just for proper rating, you gotta be 18 plus, because there is mature content and well, mature language, I would say. I will give this a 4.5 out of 5. It was great, beautiful written. At times it was just going to a tangent that was just like, I don't care who these people are. I do recommend something like this. I did not make this, but I was really like losing track of who was to who, because in the movies they keep it simple. They keep it to the top people, but in the book they show you even down to the mail carrier, email post office person. Just you need like keep a track and everything. It is a happy ending. Yes, it is. In a way, it's a little bit somber about Eleanor, I think, but it's a happy ending. They got together, they got engaged, and Eleanor approved. And you know what? Rachel would fit 100% in this world, because Rachel has bite, and she knows how to dress up with the help of Oliver and Pegling. Also, the book has a lot of Chinese, Singaporean, but thankfully the author has a translation at the end of the chapters, I think, or at the bottom of the page. I don't know, it looks weird on my Kindle, but it has the translation right there, like very in-depth too. But yeah, you should go ahead and read it. It's very good. Very, very good. So for next month, we're going back to The Golden Sun? Forgot the name of the book. So we're going back to James Brown. We had a little reprieve, a little happiness. So we'll go back to The Golden... I'll pull it up because I don't remember the name. Golden Sun by Pierce Brown. The second book from the Red Rising trilogy. And we will talk about it on June 6th. Yes. As per usual, I believe I'll send what I can find on my Discord. If they come to my attention that some of you cannot see the weekly schedule, I also post that on YouTube, the weekly schedule, and the Discord, so you guys are welcome to join. So yeah, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I hope that like the more we do this, the more momentum we get, as with everything that I truly want to do. And I'll try to promote this more so that more people can join. That's on me. I was very busy this last month, and I'm trying to figure out a proper schedule, but that's not the point. I'll catch you guys on Monday with the final quest, or the final chapter of Valgard. And after that, I think we're jumping into Kathy Rain 2. And I'm not sure what we'll be playing afterwards, but I'll figure it out. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Do go read the book. Do go watch the movie. It's actually very nice. It's not as stressed as I made it sound to be. It's just very nice, and it's very empowering, and F to all of those 90% guys that have issues. And Nicholas, I think he does own up to his mistake and his naivety, I want to say. All I know, I want to go to Singapore and eat stuff I cannot eat. I will break my plant-based diet just to eat a lot of other foods. I've never gone to Singapore, and I would love to. And really made me like want to learn Mandarin a bit more seriously, but that's not the point. Cool. See ya.
Bye.